Okay, guys, momentum is a really fascinating idea, and it's pretty straightforward, but you can do really crazy things with it. You could calculate, why you can shoot a gun underwater and not really hit anybody. You could calculate, okay, why do some car crashes kill people and other car crashes, even though they look terrible, people can walk away from them. By the way, you're going to hear some weird noises going on in the background. We're just, my husband's washing dishes and stuff. The definition of momentum is just mass in motion. So if you have a mass and it's moving, you got momentum. We'll talk more about it as we get into the equation. The symbol for momentum is a lowercase p. Don't hate me. I know it's weird. I think it comes from like some Latin or French thing. The equation is mass times velocity. And the units are actually really straightforward. Since the equation for momentum is mass times velocity, and mass is measured in kilograms, and velocity is measured in meters per second, the units for momentum are actually just kilograms times meters per second. There is no cute, shorter way of writing that. Objects with momentum are more difficult to stop, generally speaking. So let's talk about that. Since the equation is mass times velocity, let's look at some things that might have the same momentum but be very different. Okay, let's say we had a truck with a huge mass and it was moving really, really slowly. We'd say it has a big mass, small velocity. It may actually end up having the same momentum as a teeny tiny bullet. I'm gonna add a gun here. That's moving really, 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 really fast. Okay, so in that situation, we would have something with a very small mass and a very high velocity. Both of these guys might be equally difficult to stop depending on the situation. We're going to look at that when we look at impulse. One small thing to keep in mind when we're talking about momentum is direction. Momentum is a vector, so the direction is going to matter. Why? Because eventually we're going to get into problems where we're going to have things smashing into each other. So we're going to have like a car coming from this direction. We're going to have a car. I'm not great at drawing cars. We're going to have a car going this direction. And we're going to have them smash into each other and we're going to see what happens. So in this situation, we might decide, okay, this is going to be our positive direction and this is going to be our negative direction. It's going to be very important to keep track of that. If somebody doesn't take the time to put the positive or the negative in there, you can just assume it's implied. Okay, there should be, if there's nothing stated there, it is a positive. Okay, for an example problem, we're going to have Shark Boy moving. Okay, let's give you the mass. Let's see, the mass of Shark Boy. Kid looks skinny. Let's say, I'll be generous here, 45 kilograms. Is moving positive 3 meters per second. What is his momentum? I had to draw this kid's legs because I could not find a picture of this guy standing up. So really straightforward what you're going to do here, okay? You're going to do momentum is equal to mass times velocity. You're going to, of course, write your equation because that always gets you the point. Momentum is equal, the mass is 45. The velocity is 3. You're going to throw that in the calculator. That's 135 kilograms per meters per second. Sorry, I'm eating. That's it. I mean, you're done. So let's just check the points. You get some points for momentum, get some points for the answer, get some point for the unit. Nice. Okay, so now this kid is going to be moving forward 135 kilograms meter per second. Let's pit him off against, what's the other one? Lava Girl. By the way, I still have a lot of questions now that I pulled this kid's picture up. Like, why is he apparently standing in front of a lot of ice cream? Like, this is not clarifying things for me. Okay, now we are going to have Lava Girl go this way. Okay, so we're going to try and calculate that momentum. So let's go put that in. Okay, so P is equal to mv. So momentum is equal to her mass, which is 50, times her velocity, which is 2.5. Now, hold on a second. She's going this way. Shark Boy was going this way. We said that he had a positive velocity, so we would need to make sure that Lava Girl has a negative velocity. They're going the other direction. So momentum is going to be 50 times negative 2.5. Put it in your calculator. And we get negative 125 kilogram meter per second. Okay, so in this scenario, okay, are these two enemies? Are they friends? I don't know. So this one's going this way, boo! This is going this way, boo! Who will win? Dun, dun, dun. Well, it would be Shark Boy. Because in this situation, he had more momentum going in the positive direction than she had in the negative direction. So their total momentum would actually be in the positive direction. Ooh, the tater tots are done.